This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Orlando Magic. And now time to hand things over to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
Some call it the Mecca of basketball. New York City, the scene for tonight's game. Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Warriors. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. And for Orlando,
well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And the Magic start out with the ball. Wallace's screen. He dishes it to Parker. Buries the long-range jumper. Parker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thomas kicks to Mills. Back to Thomas. Passes it to Mills. The shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. The one area of his team that he has confidence in is how they play defense as a unit, saying, when we're on the same page and guys are shifting over, cutting off driving lanes, we can throw a wrench into the spokes of any offense. Guys?
Great, Doris. Thank you. It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Here are the Magic now, after the made shot from Marshall. Tries a 3, and that one's good. Parker's got 6. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Thomas with the ball. Now Mills. Backing down. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas passes to Mills. From the top of the key, he buries it. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Wallace. There's the dish to Parker. On the wing, Wallace. Orlando moving the ball around. Number 31, covered by Mills. Offensive rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Number 31, covered by Mills. To the middle, knocked away. Dishes to Thomas. From outside the arc. And the Warriors get it back. Tries again, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Number 31, covered by Mills. Five to shoot. And it's blocked by Farmer. But they'll get another chance. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And the first one drops.
Boy, it was a wreck of a season for the Magic last year. Started off decently, but then it went downhill fast. A 10-game losing streak, followed shortly again with a 12-game losing streak. Surprisingly, they did play well against the West, though.
Both good from the line that time. And Clark, as you said, probably the last thing anyone expected last season was for the Magic to do well against the West. But it happened, Steve. Half their wins came out of the conference.
Yeah, they actually had a winning record against the Pacific Division, believe it or not. I think some of that is that the Western teams kind of took Orlando for granted, particularly on the road. But look, in the end, it doesn't matter what your record is in conference, against divisions, against the league. What it's about is your total record when they're looking to get better.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
The Warriors making a switch here. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Here are the Magic now. Here's Taylor. He passes it to Armstrong. Maggette outside. Puts up a three. The Warriors pull it in. Thomas off a pick from Jamison. Double team on Thomas. Jamison. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Taylor inside, covered by Mills. He kicks to Outlaw. Feeds to Armstrong. And the pass to Outlaw. He dishes it to Armstrong. Launches it. And the shot is good. Armstrong's got his first 3 points of the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
He feeds it to Mills. All alone. No luck. And Orlando the other way now.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Taylor kicks to Armstrong. Pass to Outlaw. Corey Maggette on the wing. Maggette right side. Another miss by Maggette. Warriors trail by 4. Thomas goes in. Rejected by Taylor. And here's Armstrong. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Had the space there, but it's offline. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
So it's Orlando now. After the miss from Thomas, they set the pick. Armstrong dishes to Taylor. Pass to Armstrong. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. There's the feed to Mills. Outside, Jamison. Kicks to Mills. From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Armstrong with it. Now Thomas defending. Maggette kicks to Armstrong. Back to Maggette. Backs in. Goes up the baseline. And that one's good. Maggette's got his first basket. Here is Thomas. He's got 5. Pass to Owens. Leads him in there. Nice shot by Jamison.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Orlando leading by 4. Armstrong with it. Outside, Taylor. The dish to Armstrong. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Golden State. Now Mills. The 3. Cannot hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Warriors trail by 4.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07 when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8th seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
Here are the Magic now after the made shot from Marshall. Parker outside, expanding his range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 9 points for Parker. Warriors shooting 43% from the field. Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as he said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6 and 1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve, as a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
And here is Williams after the three-pointer from Jamison. 4 on the shot clock. Number 18. A three-pointer off the mark. And Williams backs in. Second chance shot. Shot's good.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Warriors trail by 4. And there's the pass to Hughes. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Wants to get it to Jamison and does. Marshall. Here's Hughes. Another 3 for Golden State.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Wallace a screen. Outside Williams. Defended by Marshall. Shoots a fader, and it's blocked by Marshall. Blaylock, he's guarded by Williams. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Hughes. And another three for Golden State. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Nails the 16-footer. Parker's got 11. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Dishes it to Cummings. Pass to Hughes. He kicks it to Jamison. And that one's good. Jamison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Orlando trailing here. Doubled by Cummings. That's a 2 from Parker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Marshall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's taken away by Wallace. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Cummings. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Number 18. Cummings grabs the board.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
On the wing, Hughes. Feeds it to Marshall. He passes to Jamison. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Parker. Another miss by Orlando. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Passes to Hughes. Rebound by Wallace. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And that one's good. Parker.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Clearly, Orlando was a team in transition last year. They had a group of younger, inexperienced players. And many times when that's the case, you'll get off to slow starts in games. And that certainly proved to be true for the Magic.
Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The pass to Hughes. Clock at 6. On the wing, Hughes. The 19-foot shot, and he connects with the jumper. Hughes got 8 points here in this quarter. Well, Clark, you mentioned that the Magic were at the very bottom of the league when it came to scoring in the first quarter of games. Steve, you got to get better as the game went on, obviously, but you can't start every game in a hole down like they did and expect to do well.
Well, we just go back to the roster, and that explains everything. I mean, you look at who they had, the lack of a go-to scorer out of the gates, and that explains the slow starts. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
Jamison, no luck.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And so here's Orlando. Number 31, Hughes covering. Some solid defense from Hughes.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
1:44 left in the first half. On the wing, Hughes. From 18 feet away. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Number 18. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Magic lead by 2.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Pass to Hughes. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Hughes got 11 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The Warriors making a switch here. Foyle's checked in. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. He feeds it to Maggette. Shot clock at 5. All sorts of time. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Off with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And the Warriors making a change here. Owens passes to Mills. Thomas. From the arc. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half ends in a close one. Magic lead by 1. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, fans. We got a close game going on out in Orlando.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Just a fantastic game for Parker. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
The feed to Mills. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And Mills kicks to Thomas. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Thomas got his team on the board first here in the second half of the Warriors. Orlando trailing here.
Boy, it was a tough year for the Magic last season. They found no salvation here in Orlando either. They were dreadful at home and had the fewest home court wins of any team in the league. Tough pill for the fans there to swallow.
Number 31. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And that home record of the Magic's that you mentioned, Clark, a paltry 12-29. So, Steve, that being said, a big part of why they ended with the fewest wins in the entire league. Why?
Well, I mean, if you can't defend your home court, good luck to you. But the big thing is just not enough talent. I mean, this is a team that is in full-blown rebuilding mode. And last year was kind of the initial season in that campaign, and it obviously showed. Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
He doesn't get the second one. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, you know, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
The Magic trail by 3. Wallace the screen. number 31. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Mills kicks to Marshall. Thomas. Some nice passing by Golden State. No good on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pass to Parker. Wide open look. And that one's good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
Mills dishes to Thomas. Hits the three-point bomb. Thomas got 13 points.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wallace the screen. Clock at 6. Gets it to go.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Kicks it to Mills. Backs him down. Elbow shot. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Back to Parker. They set the pick. Number 31. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Different look here for the Warriors. So it's Orlando now. Here's Armstrong. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Foyle's checked in. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Come on, back him out, man.
The dish now to Mills. Misses off the left iron. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here is Armstrong. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Garrett, he's guarded by Cummings. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Magic.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And here's Mills. Ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Armstrong passes to Williams. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve. from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
Caffey defended by Taylor. Outside Thomas. He tries for three, and another three for Golden State.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Armstrong kicks to Taylor. Dishes it to Williams. Feeds it to Armstrong. Makes it off the glass. Armstrong's got 7.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
And the Warriors making a change here. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Taylor. Thomas dishes to Cummings. Backs down, 6 to shoot. Here's Owens from 6 feet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Armstrong with it. He's got 7 on the wing, Williams. He kicks to Armstrong. Tries from 10. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Pure hustle on that play, and that's what it takes on the offensive boards. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark and some muscle, and he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Williams kicks to Armstrong. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Armstrong's got 10 points.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Again, Golden State.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Now they've taken it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
He passes to Outlaw.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And here's Golden State. Mills passes to Hughes. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Hughes got 15 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
From deep three-point range, no good there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
Here's McGetty. It's rebounded by Owens.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Right side, Thomas. Plenty of space. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Corey McGetty on the wing. He dishes it to Armstrong. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Outlaw slams it in.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Passes it to Hughes. Wide open. The rebound by Outlaw. Outlaw's got his third rebound tonight. Taylor kicks to McGetty. Again, the miss by McGetty.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
The pass to Hughes. He feeds it to Jamison. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Owens. Unloads. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. The Magic trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to McGetty. No one near him. Good. Nothing but net.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
The feed to Jamison. Clock at 6. Passes it to Owens. That's good.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, here's Taylor. Here's Wallace. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Well, he sets a mean screen. I know that. I mean, guys just tend to bounce off his body when he sets up and screens off a defender. So you love having a guy like that on your team as an offensive friend, constantly looking to get you open.
You know, that's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive boards. His second chance points always add up.
Pass to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Wallace. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside, Taylor. Left side, Taylor. A floater, and the layup is good. And it's all knotted up.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Thomas, defended by Taylor. Here's Caffey. Now here's Wallace. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Thomas kicks to Mills. Wheels through traffic and lays it in. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Maggette drops in the tray. Maggette's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Mills. Right side, Thomas. Kicks it to Mills. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. From the baseline. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The dish to Maggette. No good off the back of the rim.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Owens passes to Mills. Dishes it to Thomas. Let's go. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Number 31. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. They double him with Wallace. Now the pass to Owens. Feeds it to Mills. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Marshall, he's checked in for the Warriors. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Number 31, covered by Mills. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. Rebound by Parker.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Number 31. No luck. Excellent D there from Mills. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Mills. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Tell you what, he's been zeroed in on the hoop all quarter long, making big shots.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Parker outside. Number 31 connects from three-point range. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Mills. And taken away by Wallace. And they go to the intentional foul. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Warriors making a change here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Leywalk buries it from outside. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marshall. And another three for Golden State. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check.